Hello, this is your host Faith Dodo. I'm live and I want everybody to come on board with me. This is your host Faith Adodo. Hello everyone, we are here for our new weekly dosage tip. Please come live with me. This is your host Faith Adodo. This week is going to be another exciting week. And we have an exciting topic for you. I'm just going to wait a little bit for our audience to come live with me. This week, as I've said before, is another exciting week of our weekly dosage tip. Please come live with me. So before I will start, I'll just give like 5 minutes and I want you to, or 3 minutes. I want you to come live with me and join me on this weekly dosage tip that I'm going to give out today. Okay, I'm waiting. Friends, families, please come live with me. Yeah, thank you for coming live. So I'm going to start in another 2 minutes. I'm just waiting. Prestigious Talk Show is live for our weekly dosage tip. You know how we do it every week, every Saturday. Thanks, Katia. Thank you very much, girl. Thank you very much for coming live with me. Thank you. So I'm just waiting. I still need a few more people to come live with me, to come on board with me. Please do come live with me. This week we have interesting topic. Please, I want everyone to come live with me. I'm just waiting here. So thank you. We have Kenny G on the background. I'm just playing Kenny G. Cool music, and it's almost Christmas time. 1 week to go. Thank you for coming live with me. It's almost Christmas and I'm wearing Christmas color, as you can see, green and red lipstick. Yes. So with that being said, I will have to come live now because I believe most of our friends, our fans, they are not live right now. They will join us later. So our weekly dosage tip for today is an exciting one. It is, something that you have to be live with me to participate. Okay, this week dosage tip is something that is going to be so exciting. I want you to come live with me, come on board with me. Let's do this together. I want you to drop your comments and let me know what I can do better. Okay, so our weekly dosage tip for this week is titled Unleashing the Power of Lasting Love in Marriage. And this edition is specifically for men. I decided to do men's edition first. Okay, next week, by the special grace of God, I will now go for the women's edition. So again, I will repeat the title for this week dosage tip is Unleashing the Power of Lasting Love in Marriage. So I have 10 tips to give out for men today. If you're a man, please come on board with me. Or if you're a woman, you can also come on board with me and also share it with your husband. Please share this weekly dosage tip. I believe it's going to help every one of us. Please. So I will start right now, and I want to start with our first weekly dosage tip. Our first tip for today, you know how we do it. I use cube cards. I have them written out. The first tip for today, our first tip for today is learning and acknowledging the importance of appreciating one another in a relationship. Okay, learning and acknowledging the importance of appreciating one another in a relationship. Yes, the reason I decided to use this as our first tip, it is very important for us to learn and appreciate. We have to appreciate, acknowledge one another. You have to be there for your partner. You have to be the strength. When your partner is doing anything, you have to appreciate them. Just give them that acknowledgement. Okay, so you have to learn it if you don't know how to do it. It's one of our giveaway today. So our second tip for today is, as I've said before, these tips are mainly for men. It is very important. This edition is for men. Next week edition is going to be for women. So our second tip for today is, for all married men out there, remember to love your wife as yourself. Appreciate her at all times, through thick and thin. Okay, this one, as I've said, is for all men. For all men out there, you have to appreciate your wife, love her, no matter the situation. through thick and thin. You have to appreciate her. Try to love her, encourage her. Some men don't love their wives. I don't know why they are married to them. They don't appreciate their wife. They don't acknowledge them, especially when things are rough. They just abandon that woman. I feel it's very, very bad. So I'm speaking to men in general that you should have to love your wife, appreciate her, no matter what, through thick and thin. If some men only love their wife when they are suffering, there's no money, they know that she will understand. Once they now have that money, that woman, she's not part of them anymore. She becomes, oh, she's not beautiful enough, she's not skinny enough. They will not appreciate that woman anymore. No matter what, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, you have to appreciate your wife all the time. You have to appreciate your wife all the time. So our third tip for today is, keep in mind that communication is the key when sorting out your differences. Avoid unwanted criticism. Instead, give constructive feedback. Communication is very important in every relationship. Communication is very important. Most relationships today, are no more because lack of communication. They don't communicate very well. They don't say things when they are mad. They don't tell their partner or their wives. So in every relationship, it is very important that you communicate with your wife or your partner. It's very, very important. Okay, and avoid, criticism that is not constructive. You have to avoid it. Communicate when it's necessary. Don't skip everything. Don't pile things and say, you know what, I am done and over with this relationship. It is not done so. You have to communicate. Keep, make sure you be transparent in your relationship. So our fourth tip for today is express admiration to her when deemed as necessary. Don't wait for her to tell you first. Take the initiative to confront her in a manner that shows you truly care about her. Some men don't have that skills at all. They will wait for their wife to ask them, honey, how do I look today? They say, oh, you look okay. That is not good. When you see your wife, she's looking beautiful, if she's looking awesome, she has new clothes on or new hair, you have to admire her, you have to acknowledge it. She'll feel good about herself. It is very important that you admire her, you acknowledge her, she's putting on something nice, something different for you. So our fifth tip for today is, there is a saying that goes, open and rebuke is better than secret love. Therefore, it is acceptable to give constructive feedback if it's needed. Okay? Open rebuke is better than secret love. If your wife is not putting on something that is good or something that you don't like, just tell her, honey, this thing, I don't think this thing look good on you, or I don't think what you're doing right now is good. You don't have to internalize all those things. When you internalize them, you keep building, there will not be hatred. You give room for hatred, problem in the relationship. So open rebuke is better than secret love. You have to rebuke. If you truly love her, she's doing something that is not right, she's going astray, you have to let her know so that she can deviate from that pattern. It is very important that you let her know. So that is why we said, once you in as far as you're doing it in a more constructive way, don't criticize her in a manner that she'll feel bad by herself. No, do it in a very constructive way. It's a constructive feedback. Okay, so our sixth tip for today is, for instance, if you would like her to make some adjustment to her style or dressing her hair, as I've just said, you don't have to put her down always by using a comparison. Oh, go and look at that lady, she's like this. Oh, go and look at that, she's more beautiful than you. You are putting her down. That will result to low self-esteem. If that is coming out from the mouth of the man she loves, then the woman will feel bad and say, you know what, I think I'm actually like this. Because you are comparing her with somebody else. You don't have to do that. It is not necessary that you do that. Comparison, especially in a very bad form. Look at that woman. She has 5 kids. Look at how she look, or look at that woman. Her hair is always on. She knows how to dress, or she's in this position and you're not. You should think back that you can make this woman the person you want her to be. Comparing her to somebody else will not make her who you want her to be. You have to build her. Help to build her and mold her, make her that person that you want her to be. And that is why you are there. It is very important. Don't compare her to somebody else. It's like, having some men, they know how to take care of their own woman. They bring out the best. Some men, they don't. They don't. Instead, they just keep comparing and say, go and look at this person. This person is like this. The other woman is like that. No. That woman will end up having low self-esteem. Because the person she loves and trusts is already putting her down. So what's left for others not to do same? So it is important that you help her. Don't compare her to somebody else. You have to make her who you want her to be by helping her. So our 7th tip for today is, as I've said before, give her a happy hand. Feel free to open up to her because she is your better half. By doing this, it gives her that sense of security in the relationship. When your wife is busy, some men will say, no, she's the woman of the house. She's supposed to do everything. She will do everything. She will be tired. She won't have time for herself. No, that is not love. I call that slavery. I call that enslavement. You can make your wife a queen. Thank you very much, Temple. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. I have to acknowledge everyone that is live with me right now. Thank you very much. Today's tip is mainly for men. Please, I want you guys to help me share it. It's very important. So our 7th tip, as I've said, you have to help your wife. If she's doing something and you know that you can help her, you have to assist her. Some men just believe women, the kitchen is just made for them. So I won't do, she has to serve me, she has to do everything. No, it's not like that. When you truly love your wife, you will assist her. There is no division in anything. When she's busy, you can help her cook. When she's busy, you can help. That doesn't make you less of a man at all. Instead, that woman will love you so much. She will love you so much. Thank you, Tracy. That is actually my sister, Tracy Adodo. Thank you very much, honey, for watching right now. So it is very important that you help your wife. Give her a helping hand and she will feel secured. Don't hide any secret from her. Why will you hide your secret? Hiding your paycheck. You don't even know how much you receive. Wow, I don't call that a relationship. She don't know how much you receive. She don't know how the house is running. She don't know. That woman will definitely be insecure. She will not feel part of the home. She'll feel as if she's just, a stranger in that home. You have to be transparent in your relationship. Give her a helping hand. Open up to her. Let her know things so that she will feel secured. And that will help her self-esteem. That will also help her. Insecurity sometimes is not just because of the woman is not, oh my gosh, she's not. No, because some may cause insecurity. They make that woman feel insecure. Then she'll be insecure. Any small thing when you're on the phone, she don't know what to expect. She don't know how much you receive. She don't know what you're doing. She don't know when you're going out. She's just there like a slave. So that is not good. It is important that you give a helping hand to your wife. Let her know what is going on in the family. Let her be part of the family. She's not your enemy. She's your wife. First and foremost, you chose her as a wife. So before you make that decision, you should know that, yes, I truly love this person. Getting married is something else. You have to be committed. You have to be committed. You have to love that woman. It is very important. It's not something that you have to force. So when you force yourself into a relationship, you might end up not doing all these things. But if you're already married and you know that you're not doing all these things, maybe you didn't realize that, yes, all these things are important in marriage. Please use this tip to help yourself. It's going to help you. I'm not saying that most people don't know her, but some people just forget after a while and say, you know what, oh, we've been married for 20 years. Oh, she understands. No, this is just to reinforce it again, to help you. I'm not saying that you have to use all these things. Keep reminding yourself like a self-reminder. Acknowledge your wife, love her, give her a helping hand. Make her feel secured in the relationship. So, with that being said, we'll move on to our 8th tip for today. So, our 8th tip for today is profess your love to her. Let her know she is your queen, and she will definitely treat you as the king that you are. Because guess what? Respect is mutual, which means it is given from both sides. It cannot be forced. It is earned. Okay? You have to profess your love all the time. Honey, I love you so much. You are the best thing that happened to me. You are my queen. You are my all in all. That woman will be so happy. You are the best. The day I met you, oh my God. I don't want to even imagine if you were not in my life. Acknowledge your woman. Let her feel special. Before you know what is happening, she will treat you like the king that you are made to be. She will treat you like the king. She will, put you in that position. She will uplift and say, oh my God, my husband is everything. It's not because of the money that you're giving to her. Words of the mouth, very important. Profess your love. Don't say, oh my God, 20 years we'll be married, or 25 or 26 years we'll be married. Oh, it's okay. She knows I love her. Say it sometimes. We want to hear it. We are women. Just say it and she'll be happy. So, our 9th tip for today is, remember, if you can apply this tip in your relationship with your partner, you will enjoy everything about your relationship. If you can apply all these tips that I've just said, we have more, but I also said 10 is okay for now. I have more to give out. 10 is okay for now. If you can apply all these tips, guess what? Your relationship will be sweet. People will ask you, oh my God, I don't know how they do it. Even when they don't have money, they're always happy because both of you understand each other. Because both of you appreciate each other. So it is very important for the man to appreciate the wife, profess your love to her, show her that love, give her happy hands, be there for her, be there to encourage her, not to discourage her. And our last tip for today is, which is also our final tip, is finally the last but certainly not the least of the tip of the day is, put your relationship in the hand of God and pray with your spouse, and your marriage is guaranteed to flourish in peace. With all the tips that have been given since, the number one thing that you need to do is to put your relationship in the hand of God. And you find that your marriage will flourish in peace. In peace. You have peace in your marriage. If you don't have the wisdom, just seek the guidance of God, for God to give you that wisdom to be able to apply all these tips. Your marriage will be sweet. Thank you, Gifts. Thank you for coming live with us. Thank you very much. So I want everyone to share this tip for today, please. I am begging you. And our next edition for next week is for the women. I'm going to give women 10 tips on how to have a powerful relationship, a peaceful relationship in your home. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming live with me. I really appreciate every one of you. Please help me to share this tip for today. Share it among your friends, your family. Please, if you know of any marriage that is suffering or there's any problem in any marriage, please do help to share this tip. This little tip might just change a home. Just do that by helping to click share button. Thank you very much. Remember, I'm your regular host. Every week I'll be live with you. It is not by my power, it is the power of God. I'll see you next week Saturday for the women's edition, and I'll be giving you the 10 tips for next week Saturday. Thank you very much. Please do like us on Facebook, like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prestigious Talk Show. I'm on YouTube. I have so many videos there. Okay, thank you very much. I love you guys, and I will see you next week Saturday. Thank you. Bye.